My name is Sonia Nunez. I'm a member of the Youth Entrepreneurs class at Skyline. On Thursday, November 9th, Youth Entrepreneurs will reveal 9 new businesses created in our class. The businesses were created to help us understand how a small business is created and managed.
My name is Shuntis Pitts. Each of our 9 businesses designed and implemented our company structure. In order to determine market needs for our products, we created and administered a market analysis for our products to determine the demand for our market segment. We learned how to design, market, and advertise our businesses.
Next semester, we will use our experiences from Market Day to create and compete with other students in Youth Entrepreneurs Central Region for capital funding to start our own businesses. Market Day is culmination of our planning and the implementation of our businesses. We have developed 9 new businesses in our classes.
Each business developed a mission statement, goals, objectives, organizational structure, conducted primary and secondary market analysis, determined cost of goods and services, net profit, and acquired financing from the Youth Entrepreneur Organization to start our new businesses.
Youth Entrepreneurs would like to invite you to our Market Day on Thursday, November 9th from 2 to 4 p.m. in the Student Center. We will be selling our products. Market Day provides us with the opportunity to run our businesses and earn real profit.
Teachers, students, and staff, we are asking for your support of our businesses. Teachers, please sign up in Dr. Lombardi's office to escort your 3rd and 4th period classes to our Market Day. Thank you for supporting Youth Entrepreneurs and Market Day.
I'm Jessica Raven, and your Skyline Scoop starts right now.
Can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a salute to the Texas flag?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. You may pray, meditate, reflect, or remain respectfully silent. At this time, you may begin.
Please remember our mission statement, unity and effort,
pride and result.
And
this year's motto, Skyline Pride, I own it. Have a great day, Raiders.
Hi, my name is Lucas. I'm the host of a new segment here on Skyline called Skyline's Got Talent, where we will showcase the talented people here at Skyline. Are you a performer? Do you sing, rap, play an instrument, dance, or produce beats? Do you want to be featured on Skynet? Stop by Studio G51 and show us what you got. This is the perfect chance to become known. Remember, everyone is welcome. We'll see you on the air.
The Skyline Robotics team is looking for freshmen and sophomores interested in robotics. They will have our first robotics meeting for new team members on Monday, November 6th in room B24. See Ms. Taylor in room 331 or Mr. Mack in B24 if you have any questions. And now, here's Skynet's broadcasting favorite robot, barely edging out Skynet 3, Steven Salazar with your weekly weekend weather.
Hey Skyline, I'm Steven Salazar, and this is your weekly weekend weather report, and I'll see you next week. Take care, Raiders. I'm just kidding. Today's weather will be another cold, 91 degrees Fahrenheit? Whoa, that's a sudden change of weather this week. I might be a weatherman or meteorologist, whichever you feel more comfortable with. But I do not know how long this heat wave is going to last. So bring out your summer gear, enjoy the water one last time this year because it's starting to heat up. And I'm not talking about my mixtape. Ooh. Moving on, there's a 10% chance of rain, but I wouldn't worry about it. I can't think of a joke for rain right now. Moving on to wind speeds. I'm making this look like I'm improvising, but everything I'm saying is scripted. Everything is scripted down to the word, to the gesture. Wind speeds will be 11 miles per hour. Yeah, we aren't perfect. Just give us time to change the slide. Adjust. Saturday's weather will be as high as 88 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be hot during the end of the year. I guess I could deal with that. I bet you all, though, within a week, we'll be back to below freezing weathers. If I'm wrong, I don't know. I'll dye my hair pink, all right? Quote me on that. Another 10% chance of rain. Don't worry about it. I doubt it will rain. But wind speeds will be up to 15 miles per hour. So if you don't want your balloon to fly away, attach Dwayne Johnson to it. Sunday's weather, or should I say Cowboys weather. By the way, they're playing Sunday at 3:25 p.m. here at the AT&T Stadium against the Kansas City Chiefs. They have a 53% chance of winning with a predicted score amount of 28.3 points this game. Let's make this 4-3 to 5-3. Getting back on track, the temperature will be as high as 87 degrees Fahrenheit and a 10% chance of rain. That's like the same amount of chance the Chiefs have to beat us. 60-mile-an-hour winds, that's like a turbocharged V8 wind. This has been your weekly weekend weather report. I'll see you next time, Raiders.
Parking decals are available in the business office. The price is $10. You must have a legal driver's license and your school ID. Please be careful when exiting the parking lot after school. Forney Road is quite crowded and many cars and people may not see you pulling out of the lot. Exercise caution. If you're ever caught up in the Raider Roundup, have no fear. We're here to help. Over the next few weeks, I will be highlighting the fastest way to get to and from most remote locations here at Skyline. So take it away, me.
I'm Jessica Raven, and I'm going to show you how to get to class on time so you'll avoid the tardy sweeps. Say, for instance, your class is in B building. I'm going to show you the quickest way to get to the portables. First, you have to walk out of B building. Then, once you come out of the B building side doors, you continue to walk straight. Then, you're going to make a right at this bench. Next, you're going to enter the main building doors and continue past the cafeteria. Then continue straight on the courtyard sidewalk. Then continue straight past the drama club. Then cross the walkway in between F and G building. Then enter through the F building doors by C building. And finally, you have reached the portables on time. And back to you, Jessica.
Alondra is back with the new edition of Raider Riddles. Let's take a look and see what Raider Nation knows or doesn't.
Hey guys, welcome back to Raider Riddles. Let's see what our fellow Raiders said this time. First question. Who will become president if the vice president dies?
Kanye.
Travis Scott.
Speaker of the House.
Secretary.
The vice president.
I don't know.
And like Hillary Clinton or something.
Damn, I forgot dude's name.
Barack Obama.
Usher.
The president.
Me. The president.
Second question. How many eyes are in Mississippi?
6.
3.
MISSI. Like 5, 6.
3. 3.
MISSIPPI. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them.
Is it 6?
4.
4.
4.
4.
Okay, third question. What has a head and tail but no body?
God.
A fish?
A pencil.
A worm.
Andy.
What kind of animal is that? An owl.
A cat. A cow. I don't know.
A snail. A snake.
A snake. A snake.
If you would like to attend ACON, the largest anime convention in Texas, money and information packets are due by Thursday, November 16th. The price of the convention will increase next semester. Get your tickets now. For more information, please see Ms. Taylor in room 331. If you would like to purchase a Green Tea t-shirt, please see Ms. O'Donnell in room G19. They are $15 and the last day to purchase them is today. We just celebrated Halloween and I'm sure we all got chocolate wasted. Some of us celebrated the Day of the Dead as well. Hugo and Tony went to check out Dia de los Muertos celebration. Here's a look.
Hey, I'm Anthony Monsiváis, and I celebrate the Day of the Dead. The reason that I celebrate the Day of the Dead is to remember those who have passed away and left our lives. The person that I remember on the Day of the Dead is my mom, because she passed away when I was a young lad. The way that I prepare for the Day of the Dead is I light candles and set them up around our kitchen table. We also leave food and drinks for the spirits to have something to enjoy. We also leave a picture frame for them to remember who they were before they passed away. And for our final piece, we leave the windows open so that they can get inside the house and enjoy their day. The Day of the Dead is a way to take a break from daily life and commemorate those who have passed away.
Daylight saving time kicks in this weekend. We fall back 1 hour, so everyone gets an extra hour of sleep on Saturday night. Thanks, Ben Franklin. Now, we turn it over to two ladies that get along great with Ben Franklin, the plumber, not the historical dude. Here's Jordan and Alejandra in this week's Tea Time. I wonder who they're drinking with this week. Probably not Benjamin Franklin.
Hi, I'm Alejandra Casalleda.
Hi, I'm Jordan Allen.
And I am Ms. Vielma, now known as Ms. Hooks. I teach English 1, Pre-AP, and I am in room 302.
Okay. Ms. Vielma, if you weren't an English teacher, what would you want to be?
My husband is a commercial real estate agent, so if I weren't a teacher, I would be a commercial real estate agent, and that is because when I look at his paycheck, and then I look at mine, and then I look at his paycheck, and then I look at mine, but I love being a teacher, and that's why I'm here.
How'd you feel about turning 23 on Halloween?
As all my students know, I turned 23 this year. I had a great time. It was fun, and I love trick-or-treating.
You're still pretty young, so how'd you feel? What was your favorite cartoon growing up?
Okay, my favorite cartoon growing up was Recess. We always came home, my siblings and I, and we watched Recess together and laughed together, so that was a good time.
Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character would have to be Gus. Gus.
What are your classes like this year? How do you like them?
Okay, my classes this year, my students, they are very mature. They're sweet, and I'm really enjoying my classes. And
what's your favorite aspect about Skyline?
My favorite aspect about Skyline, or my favorite thing about Skyline, is the students. I love the students. They're great. They're fun. And my coworkers, my team.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Ms. Vilma.
You're welcome.
If you have any question suggestions or teacher suggestions, please come by room G51. Leave your name, the teacher's name, and the room number. Thank you.
The last day to take your senior yearbook photo at Logan's Photography is tomorrow, November 4th. If you have not taken your senior yearbook picture, please call Logan's today. The number is 972-224-5172. High School Nation was on campus and in full effect with concerts and free Takis. The Skynet crew caught up with a few of the headliners. Here's how it all went down.
Hey there, radio studio. I'm here with
Jimmy Cantellin.
So tell me, how did you get involved with High School Nation?
I started it. I'm the owner.
Really? Yeah. What inspired
you picked the right person to interview.
Okay. What inspired you to start it?
I work in the music industry for a long time, and when I saw music programs being cut in schools around the country, I felt like I had sort of a unique situation where I could tie the music industry back into schools and go back to high schools myself. So I started with schools in Southern California, where I'm from, and tied everything in together, started talking to artists that I knew and said, listen, would you want to come and perform for free at these schools and give back and inspire students? And everybody said, we really like the idea, started pulling in some sponsors to pay for everything, and that was 5 years ago, and now it's taken off into this huge, I never guessed it would have been this big 5 years ago when we started.
How did you get in the music industry?
Well, I live in Southern California, so that didn't hurt. And I was managing some bands on my own in my hometown of Santa Barbara. And then a guy that owned a record label called me and said, hey, would you want to help me do bookings for my artist? And then I started working for him. That job led to another job at another label. Then I went to Warner Brothers Records and worked with Linkin Park and My Chemical Romance. And my career just kind of took off. And then I didn't like the way the industry was run, so I wanted to start something on my own where I could give back and actually make it about the music. And High School Nation is definitely all about the music. It's all about the people that are at the shows, the artists on the stage, and so now I'm really happy with what we're doing.
Baby, why you going crazy? I'm not being shady, I'll still be sleeping next to you. I got love for you, you know I do. But everybody needs a little space. I got love for you, you know I do. But everybody needs a little space. Can y'all sing this? Na 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 na.
Hey there, radio studio. I'm here with
Drake Bell.
What was it like transitioning from acting to singing?
Well, I've been playing music for a really long time, so I mean, it was kind of a natural progression, I guess, because I've been playing guitar since I was like 11 and playing music for forever. So it was kind of just, I did them at the same time, really,
How do you feel about being here at the High School Nation, sir?
It's really cool to be able to bring the music to the kids, to not have to have them ask their parents for money for tickets or a chaperone or go out on a school night, or we just bring the concert to them. It's a lot of fun to just be able to see the fans and everything. It's a lot of fun.
How were your teenage years?
Well, they were cool, I got to make movies and TV shows and play music and tour around and go to a lot of different places and meet a lot of different people. So it was a lot of fun.
Okay, I lied. So are you a truther or a liar?
Oh, let's see. I don't know. You calling me a liar? I ain't calling you a truther. I would say I'm a truther. Definitely a truther, yeah.
Tonight is senior night at our last home game of the season. Plan on coming early to Forrester Field as we honor our senior football players, cheerleaders, silhouettes, band, and flags. Week after week, the Skyline Raiders take the field to cheer, entertain, and play for the alumni, parents, students, staff, and administrators of Skyline. Pre-game will begin around 6:30 p.m. And now, to catch up on the sports scene around campus, here's Tony Green and the Skynet sports crew with all the action from the past week.
Good morning, Raiders. I'm trying to bring you your sports coverage for the week. Last week, the football team took on the Richardson Eagles, where we took home a W with the score of 48-30. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get any footage nor interviews, so I guess you'll just have to take my word for it. Make sure to come out tonight where our Raiders take on the Coppell Cowboys at Forrester Field for a senior night game. Make sure to come out tonight at the Mayor Gym where our Lady Raider basketball team take on the Mansfield Jowers, and we're ready for the Lady Raiders' first game. Well, that's been it for this week, Raiders. Make sure to come out and support your team, and I'll catch you on the flip side.
If you still have not taken your ID picture, you must go to C10 during your lunch to take a picture. All faculty, staff, and students must wear a Skyline ID badge while on any Dallas ISD property. If you're interested in being a part of the Upward Bound Math and Science program, please stop by the library for more information. Representatives are there every Tuesday from 10 to noon. A week just wouldn't be a week without a weekly review, now would it? So with a look at the week that was, here's Angel Galvin and your weekend review.
Hi, my name is Angel Galvin, and this is your weekend review. The NFL is not considering working towards a settlement with Dallas Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott as his legal battle over a 6-game suspension continues. Joe Lockhart, the NFL's Vice President of Communication, said on Friday that the league remains confident that the proper punishment was leveled. And although Elliott is again permitted to play at least until October 30th appeal hearing, Lockhart has confidence that the suspension will be held. About 200 people are feared dead in North Korea after underground tunnels at a nuclear test site that were feared to be unstable reportedly collapsed, crushing 100 people in the initial cave-in and 100 others when the tunnel gave away again on top of rescuers. The collapse at the Punggiri test site on October 10th occurred while people were doing construction on the underground tunnel. Japan's Asahi TV reported, citing a source in North Korea. The television station also said North Korea's 6th nuclear test on September 3rd most likely caused the tunnel to crumble and created serious damage in that region. No officials have confirmed the Japanese TV station's claims, but experts have feared for more than a month that the test site was on the verge of crumbling. All it took was a man and a truck to inflict the deadliest terror attack on New York City since 9/11. A man plowed into bicyclists and pedestrians just blocks away from the World Trade Center Tuesday afternoon, authorities said. Mangled bicycles littered the street as medics rushed to the victims. 6 victims were killed instantly, 2 others died later. And more than a dozen are trying to recover as the country grapples with yet another terrorist attack. The suspect was identified with Seyfuyo, another name I can't pronounce, Saipov, 29, an Uzbekistan native who came to the U.S. legally in 2010, authorities said. Saipov allegedly drove a rented pickup truck onto the busy bike path, later crashed it into a school bus, and then stepped outside of the vehicle, brandishing imitation firearms. 2 women from Hawaii who were rescued after being lost at sea defended their account of the ordeal Tuesday, insisting that a storm was whipping up a 30-foot wave and near hurricane-force winds on the night they set sail, despite records that show no severe weather in that area. The Coastal Guard is reviewing records from the days after Jennifer Apple and Tasha Fuyava put to sea in a 50-foot sailboat, but NASA satellites images for the days around their departure show no organized storms in the region where they plan to travel. There was a tropical cyclone, but it was near Fiji. Thousands of miles west of Hawaii, localized squalls are known to pop up, but a storm lasting 3 days would have been visible on the satellite and would have elicited massive warnings to the public to brace for the weather. And now, sit back, relax, or not, your choice. Enjoy your clip of the week.
I brought a professional spoon hunter.
This has been your week in review. Oh, I almost forgot. Congrats to the Astros for winning the World Series in Game 7. And now, remember, I don't own it. You don't own it. We own it.
That's all we have for this week, Raiders. Remember to catch up on all things Skyline by following us at Skynet Broadcasting, and you can take Skynet with you wherever you go by texting at SKYN to 81010 to receive mobile broadcasts of your Skyline Scoop. Until next week, Raiders, I'm Jessica Raymond saying congratulations to the world champion Houston Astros. Catch you next week, Skyline.
Was going to be part of the Yankees' success. Traded over here because of the Sanchez success.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
This is incredible. Game 7, World Series. I'm so excited. This is great.